Hello, my name is Melanie DeVoe, and today I'll be talking about integrating technology into the classroom. What is technology? Question of the day. Is technology an important tool to have in the classroom? We interviewed 5 students and 3 teachers to gain more information on the situation. 3 of the students were female and 2 were males, and all 5 of them are Chinese nationals. 8 questions were used to gauge the following information. When it comes to how the students view their own behavior, their average score was a 6.8. It is clear the students think very highly of themselves. When it comes to effort, the students rank themselves even higher, with an average score of 7.8. Their analysis proved to be accurate because this class performs at a higher than average level based on comparisons to other second language students at their same stage of development. These students are currently attending a trilingual kindergarten, so a large portion of their day is focused on language and conversation. This is reflective of the average Chinese household, 2 parents and 1 child with the occasional inclusion of an IE, also known as the nanny, or 1 or 2 grandparents. This is also somewhat telling of the socioeconomic status of the student. Having only 3 to 4 people in the home is often an indication that the student has enough income that one parent does not work, making them available to stay home with the child. Chinese society is very competitive, and the more well-rounded a student is, the better chance they have of being accepted into a top-tier primary, middle, or high school. When asked what they want to be when they grow up, this is what the students had to say. And this is where the conversation gets interesting. As technology continues to advance, more and more jobs will be outsourced to artificial intelligence or AI. So many current available jobs will no longer be available for these impressionable students in the future. 21st century China is the most technology advanced place I've lived. Every student has a phone, or a phone that's a watch, an iPad, or a computer. These students have access to so much information. One student even knew the brand of television he owned. Technology has been present for quite some time, but especially since this era of COVID and obligatory online learning for these young students. We interviewed 3 teachers from Pole Education Petit Chouchou on their views about technology in the classroom. Each teacher is from a different cultural background. 1 Chinese, 1 is French by way of Tunisia, the other is American. All 3 participants are female, and they each teach students under 7 years old. The general consensus is that the school allows technology in the classroom, but it does not advocate for its inclusion. These discussions will help us decide if technology is important in today's classroom. When it comes to the importance of technology in the classroom, answers vary dependent upon the teacher's student level and country of origin. The English teacher expressed why technology use is imperative for learning development. She listed several online tools that can assist students of all ages in the classroom, like iExcel, Read Theory, and Go Epic, while the Chinese teacher explained that technology should mainly be used for support like visual and auditory assistance for students with special needs. For this survey, the students' ages ranged from 2 to 6 years old, and all 3 teachers agreed that technology in moderation is appropriate for all ages. The age range, background, and cultural experience of the teacher highly influenced their access to technology as a student. Unlike their students, computers and cell phones and iPads were not as available for use in the late 20th century. Whether this is a good or bad thing is up to interpretation. The French teacher noted that her primary teachers wasted a lot of time writing down information on chalkboards that can now be easily displayed on whiteboards. She also mentioned how technology is able to sustain the focus that would be lost while watching a teacher write on a board. All 3 teachers came to similar conclusions that technology should be used when necessary and only for as long as it benefits the student learning goals. Like many other aspects of technology inclusion, The age and stage of the student determines the length of time that technology is used in the classroom. The Chinese and French teachers both view technology in the classroom as a tool for learning and not for something to be won. So, it cannot be taken away because the student needs it for instruction. However, the English teacher views everything in the classroom as a privilege, and misuse of materials can result in losing certain privileges. Here is what the teachers had to say in response to parent apprehension to technology use in today's classroom. Technology use should be determined by need and type of learner. The younger the student, the less time they should spend using electronics, unless they have special needs that require the use of assistive technologies, like artificial intelligence or computers in the classroom. And the older the student gets, the more independent technology time they should be allotted. Pre-grade 3 students should spend time using some technology because once these students enter higher level primary, middle, and high school, they will need these schools in order to compete. Especially with innovations in technology like AI in education entering the conversation.